Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big Biff from One Gaming here. Welcome back to episode number 47 of Winning a National Title with every team in the game. If you guys did miss the last couple episodes, it's been mostly a Big Ten week. The last couple weeks, sprinkling in like a Boise State team in there. But we've done a lot of Big Ten teams here recently. But in the top right-hand corner will be a playlist of all the teams that we have done so far from episode 1 all the way up to now. If you guys are unable to watch the videos, totally understand. Down in the description below will be a record of every single team that we have done so far and when they won their national championship. But as some of you all know, or if you guys are new episode means new team, means a wheel spin. Honestly, these wheel spins have given us a lot of Big Ten teams, so let's see if it continues. No shot. No way. Bro, this is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. This is the biggest run of all. We get Oregon. Like, that's another Big Ten team. This is insane. Oregon's, they're really good. So, the last couple years, that's wild. This is wild. That we're already getting another Big Ten team. We'll check out the roster, check out the coaches here right now. Good recruiter for the defensive wise, as well as elite recruiter as well. Does have a strategist, which I don't really do recruit or visits, so I don't know. He also has some for scheme or for tactician and some for motivator, but we need to upgrade that to get the boosts. Our offensive coordinator does have elite recruiter for the offense. That would be very, very helpful, and tactician for the offense. And our defense coordinator is the exact same. Defense and elite recruiter for the defense. So the recruiting-wise for defense is going to be insane. But, of course, this team is very, very good. 3 92s with Tez Johnson, Dylan Gabriel, and Muhammad, along with Connerly at 91, Birch at 90, Stewart at 90, Jordan James at 89. We got a lot of good players on this team. But yeah, we'll kind of see how we do with Oregon. Usually they go pretty far in just normal simulation, so we'll have to see how we do. But I'm going to go ahead, simulate Season 1 here with Oregon. And here we are at the end of Season 1 here with Oregon, where we went 12-0 on this season, having to face 9-3 Maryland in the Big Ten Championship game. This team, we had a close win against Ohio State, which went into overtime. So I guess there's that. We had a close win against Purdue, but then we kind of rolled the rest of the season. We only won by 4 against this same Maryland team, but all in all, I mean, this team's pretty good, especially as you can see, most of the Big Ten went 6-3. There is a 5-way tie or a 6-way tie at 6-3. That's insane. Well, let's see if we go 13-0. We'll have an automatic bye if we win this game. If it's a loss, we're probably going to be at the 5 and we won. So with 13-0. With Oregon. So we're going to be the number 1 overall seed going into this college football playoff. So let's see how we do in this stuff. Jordan James, of course, wins the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. We got a Best Coordinator award, so that's cool. Most of our coordinators will probably be leaving us. But Jalen Milroe wins the Heisman, 3,400 yards, 34 touchdowns to 3 interceptions on the season. We got the Best Defensive Player. Let's go. We'll take it. And, of course, he gets the best defensive end. That's obvious at this point. We also got the best tight end. Smile. We also got the best defensive back. Wow, a lot of awards for this team. We also got the best punter. Cool. We also got the best linebacker. My goodness, what happened with this defense? That's insane. So obviously we are going to have the 1. We beat them 37-30. And it'll be Texas State, NC State, Oregon, Colorado, and Alabama as the automatic qualifiers, with Notre Dame, Syracuse, Miami, Wisconsin, Virginia Tech, Ole Miss, and Boston College as the at-large bid. So, yeah, let's see who we have to play here. When we got Oregon, I knew this was going to be one of the easier ones as well, just because they're an 89 overall team to start. And we'll be playing Syracuse in the Rose Bowl. So, all in all, let's see how we do against them. They're 10-3. Of course, we are 13-0, and they're an 81 overall team. This might be one-sided. This definitely might be a one-sided game here. But yeah, I mean, we don't have to travel very far for this game. Let's go quarter by quarter. Syracuse gets stopped, and we get a field goal, so it's 3-0 after the first quarter. After we get another stop on defense, then a one-play touchdown. So it's 10-0. Now it's 17-0. Now 20-0 at the half. As I said, this was going to be one-sided, especially with the overall difference, and Oregon's playbook is usually pretty good. Fourth quarter time, it's 20-0, and Syracuse finally driving. 4th and goal, they still don't get any points. And again, another 4th down, they don't get it. We'll put up another score to make it even worse, 27-0. And that's going to do it for Syracuse's season. Oregon will be moving on to the semifinals. So, yeah, there's that. I kind of knew, like, Oregon and, like, Georgia are going to be like, the easiest ones to use. Or I guess, and Alabama. We haven't done Bama yet. I don't think we've done any A teams yet. So that's has to be on our list for people or for other teams to use and to win national titles with. At this point, I feel like we're going to be halfway done with the Big Ten now. We're going to be playing NC State in the semifinals. So let's see how we do against NC State. They're 13-1. We are 14-0. We're an 89, as we know, and they're an 83. Another lopsided overall difference. Although Syracuse was an 81, and yeah, they got shut out. So let's see how it goes in this game. You never know what's going to happen at this point. Looks like we're going to start with the ball first as well. And our first drive ends in a punt. NC State gets a field goal, but then we get a touchdown, and NC State gets another field goal. It's 7-6 at the end of the first quarter. We will get another touchdown. NC State will get a touchdown. We will get a field goal just before half to make it 17-13 at the end of the half. Still 17-13 here in the third. We're now going in the fourth, and we have the football, trying to extend the lead, and we do. It's now an 11-point game with 7 minutes to go. That's a huge sack, but unfortunately they get a first down. Now a field goal to make this an 8-point game. But we have ate up a lot of clock. It's under 2 minutes to go. That's a touchdown. And Oregon, here in Season 1, will be moving on to the national title game with a 31-16 win over NC State, scoring 14 points in the fourth quarter to pretty much pull away with the game. And we are one win away from having only our third team having a Season 1 national championship complete. So it'll all depend who we face. It's either going to be Colorado or Alabama. It's more than likely going to be Alabama with this one. But you never know. We could see Colorado once we get past all the... and it is actually Colorado. Did that say we had a different quarterback? Yeah, Dylan Gabriel's actually out for the year. I don't know when he got this complete PCL tear, but he's out for the season, so it's actually our backup quarterback here in the national title. Against Colorado, they're 14-1. We are 15-0. Can we get this? They're an 84 overall. So we're going to have to rely on our defense against Colorado here and see if we can't go undefeated and win a national championship. Looks like we're going to start on defense first as well. And the defense gets a stop. Offense, unfortunately, doesn't go anywhere. It's 3-0 after the end of the first quarter. Down by 3, and it's now 3-3. It's now 10-3 and 10-6 at the half. So Offense is doing decent with the backup quarterback, but unfortunately, it's 13-9 going into the fourth quarter. We need a touchdown at some point. Defense gets a 3-and-out. Offense gets a big couple runs, and we do kick another field goal. Now we just need a stop. And we get that stop. All we now need to do is get into field goal range, and we are in field goal range. We kick a field goal. There's 50 seconds left. They have no timeouts, and that's going to do it. We didn't score a single touchdown with Oregon in the national title. Death by field goals. And we are going to win. Travis Hunter looks sad. We're going to win 15-13 over Colorado. Man, oh man. One season, and it's over with Oregon. This was another quick one. It's been a while since we've had a quick one. Compared to Ohio State and Notre Dame, which was both one season. That was the day of the national championship game. That was a couple months ago at this point. But yeah, this was pretty dominant here with Oregon. Undefeated in the season. Undefeated in the college football playoff to where we go 16-0. But looking at the stats of the year, it looks like halfway through the year he got hurt. Because Gabriel only had 2,100 yards, 20 touchdowns and 2 interceptions, and then Moore came in, 2,100 yards, 21 touchdowns and 5 picks. So if you add it all up together, it's very, very close to 2,400 yards or 2,300 yards, 41 touchdowns to 7 interceptions by our quarterbacks. Rushing-wise, James had over 1,000 yards with 10 touchdowns. Whittington, 541 with 8. Gabriel had 122 with 4 on the ground, and Harris even had 4 as well. Receiving-wise, Stewart and Holden both had 1,000 yards with 15 touchdowns and 11 touchdowns, respectively. Johnson had 8 with 848, and Ferguson with 737 and 5 on the season. Defensive-wise, Jacobs had 88 tackles, led the team. Harmon had 13 tackles for a loss, and Birch had 22.5 sacks, with Bossa having 18.5. Savage had 5 picks to lead the team. Muhammad had 9 deflections. We forced a lot of fumbles. We recovered a lot of fumbles. We had 1 blocked kick by Blake Purchase and a defensive touchdown by the same guy. Kicking-wise, he only made 1 field goal from 50+. He had 1 extra point blocked and did miss 3 field goals. Punting-wise, Ross James, 2,400 yards, 13 inside the 20. It's pretty good. We also had a kick return for a touchdown by McClennan, and no punt return touchdowns. But that's going to do it for the episode. That's a pretty short one here with getting Oregon. One season and we're done. If you guys did like the video, hit the like button down below. It's free. Really helps out the channel. I'll see everyone back on Wednesday for another episode here with winning a national title with every team. And then next Monday, we'll have a 2-team episode with it being number 50 and 51 technically with that episode. But hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see everyone again back on Wednesday. I'm out. Peace.